Thanks, Petty Officer Reynolds. You might be asking yourself, why am I holding this basketball? Is it because I'm a basketball player? No, I'm a professional badminton player. In this next clip, Petty Officer Hickson showcases just how much athletic ability we have on board the USS Theodore Roosevelt.
Sports Shorts.
USS Roosevelt.
TR on 3, man. Bring it in, bring it in. 1, 2, 3.
TR! Hello and welcome to the new TR Sports Show. On this first episode, we will check in with the ship's undefeated soccer team as they enter into the playoffs. And we'll have a look in on the flag football tryouts and see exactly what this year's team has to offer. Unfortunately, this new sports show does not have an official name, so before we get into the highlights, let's see if we can get some help coming up with the name.
I have no idea. The Rough Riders Sports Newscast. That's a good one.
Probably call it TR Morning Show. TR Morning Sports.
So you think the ship's sports show's name should be?
I have no idea.
No idea? Some of the Rough Riders probably. I don't know.
If I had to come up with a name for a sports show, it's going to always be Game Time, because I'm always in the game zone.
Thank you guys. After hearing those responses, I think it's pretty clear that we still don't have a name for the show. So on that note, let's head down to Norfolk and see how the soccer team did in the first game of the 2013 playoffs. After a flawless regular season, the team was pretty excited about the postseason.
Season's been really great. We're undefeated, 7-0, and now we're at our first playoff game, so that's pretty great. There's always great teamwork, and everybody's really excited. We just want to win.
The Rough Riders soccer team came out playing aggressive and using their highly skilled offensive players to attempt shot after shot after shot, but they were unable to get on the scoreboard in the first half of play, leaving them with a halftime deficit of 1-0.
So we gotta step it up. All right, we're down. Let's step up and play.
The Rough Riders came out in the second half by stopping their opponents and doing all they could to boot themselves back into this first round playoff game. The aggressive offensive play continued in the second half and began to pay off, with 2 goals being scored by the TR soccer team. Unfortunately, one of the goals was taken back after an offsides penalty was called. The Rough Riders' opponent scored another goal in the second half and ended the game and the season for the ship's soccer team. Soccer season may have come to an end, but flag football is just getting started. Flag football tryouts were recently held at Huntington Hall Field, and several sailors came to display their athletic talents. One of the players looked slightly different than the others, and this person also seemed a little distracted.
She's on fire. I'm out here getting a super tan. This is crazy.
But she was ready to play and represent for the ladies while on the field.
You know, I feel like we need more girls, you know, but that's cool.
So how does it feel being the only female on the team?
I feel let down. I feel like, you know, when I came out here, it's going to be like a lot of chicks out here. Just me. Just me. Just me.
This young lady is one of the many new faces of TR's flag football team. These newcomers displayed exceptional talent and a promising outlook for the upcoming season.
I think this upcoming season is going to be a great one. We got a mixture of veterans and newcomers. Younger guys got a lot more speed, a lot more endurance than what we've been having over the years. We've basically been playing with the same guys, so I'm looking forward to this season.
The Roosevelt flag football team has won 2 of the last 3 championships, and they hope to bring another championship home to TR in the upcoming season. Before we go, we have to pay homage to our Rough Riders who had a rough ride on the field. In other words, it's time for bloopers. Y&2 Wilson throws the pass, has a receiver, oh, and he drops it. Let's see that again. The throw. The drop. Somebody help this guy up. Sorry, shipmate, but you just had a rough ride. Our next two rough rides are courtesy of the soccer team. As you can see, Chief does a backflip. Sorry, Chief, but you just had a rough ride. Our last rough ride also comes from the soccer team. Oh, did you see that? Although impressive, it looks like that may have hurt. Sorry, shipmate, but you just had a rough ride. Thank you for joining us on this new TR Sports Show that still doesn't have an official new name. We'll see you guys the next episode.